how do I, if I am the executive CEO, so forth, how do I measure the ROI for digital transformation? Manasi, we'll start with you first.
The ROI depends on the industry again. So if I have to take an example of a customer-focused industry, there are many ways to measure ROI. It could be how has the net promoter score increased, or what is the rate of new customer acquisition or referrals or repeat purchases, etc. But we're talking about other businesses, then I think a good way to judge this is the percentage of revenue or profits that have incurred after the introduction of these new products or services which are digitized.
Dan, your response?
I really think, there are so many great tools readily available to look at the attitudes and opinions towards your products and services when you put those listening posts out there. And I think your ROI really goes in changing in perception, because that's going to be a big leading indicator on what's going to happen further down the road. Once you start pulling levers, you're not going to see immediate increases in sales or decreases in sales. But, these are the things that happen over time. You look at how long it took Sears to go through what it did and how long it believed it could turn things around. And it just didn't happen, right? Instead, you got to look at the leading indicators and say, all right, what are people saying? What are they experiencing? And that to me is the first place where you start to measure your return on the investments that you're making. Now, how do you judge and quantify those investments? Well, that's still a science that we're all learning. But what you do know is how am I influencing perceptions? And then how will that later influence my products and services?